So today is Friday. It's not, it's actually Thursday.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you mean they're going to watch this on Friday?
Yeah,
but
they're
today
watching
is...
this on Friday, but today is Thursday.
It's very confusing.
Because we have a very busy Friday and we won't be able to film, edit and upload in one day.
Today is an exciting day.
Here it is.
Because...
As you already know. Because they'll have seen yesterday's.
Oh, okay, yeah, but it's still exciting for me.
Okay, tell them why it's exciting.
See this bare bit of arm? It will not be bare.
By the time you're watching this.
Yeah, in 10 minutes time.
And if you haven't seen it already, you have to go and watch yesterday's video to find out what goes on her arm. But I should also make a comment about the way I look. Because,
yes, what are you wearing, my love?
Claudia does not approve. But
oh, luckily they can't see the skirt half because
it's not going well down here. It's not going well. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably have seen that a couple of weeks ago I posted some choices of really Christmassy Amazon dresses for you guys to help me choose. And you chose this one. Oh my goodness, everyone. It happened. Christmas dress from Amazon has actually arrived in time for Christmas. Who saw this coming? Right, shall we? Here it is. Okay, first off, medium. It says medium. I definitely ordered size small. Ooh, it's a very, very bright colour, but it definitely feels like it's an orange. Okay, so, gosh, yeah. The first thing to note really is the smell, which is incredibly plasticky. Isn't as itchy as I would have thought it would be, but it definitely needs to come down lower. So if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, why don't you? You should know that I put in my stories a selection of these dresses, and I've seen other people receive this dress and open it, and it was definitely red. Why is mine orange? But yes, so I had a selection, and you guys chose. You chose this. So tomorrow, I'm going to go out wearing this.
You're not going to wear it in public, are you?
No, I'm not wearing this out of the house, I'm sorry. So I'm wearing it for a video, but it will not be.
I'll do a photo of you, like outfit of the day with it on, just so, you know, people can know. It doesn't even make that. It looks quite Australian with the like stars. I think this is what someone would wear in Australia on Christmas Day, because it's really hot out there. You know, they go to a Barbie. Don't comment on my Australian accent.
Please comment on her Australian accent. I can't judge for myself how bad it was. I need you to tell me.
You kind of knew a little bit.
Well, your face gave that one away. Oh, we're going to do a little Q&A.
Ooh, another one.
No, we did a most likely to.
Oh.
But again, I did ask you on the community tab on my channel. Community tab. So you can find it for any future things I might ask. Okay, we're going to go down the list.
Okay.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm. This is the most asked question.
Most asked question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on having children? If so, have you picked out names for the future little ones?
I think this is kind of obvious, isn't it? If you watch our video, surely you must
spend
know.
so much time going, I'm so broody. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait.
I don't know, people might think we just want like a whole like pack of dogs. No, we do want actually human babies.
Yes. 3 of them.
No more than 3, because my argument is that we have to fit in one normal sized car.
Yeah. We don't intend to have octuplets.
No.
But 3 children would be nice. And yes, we have names. We're not
well,
going to tell you those names.
We have like some
names.
Name ideas.
You'll just have to keep following us for many years. Because we don't plan on having babies for another 18 months.
It's not that far really.
That's not that far.
No.
You're going to wait, obviously, to find out what
We're going to test drive my niece or nephew first.
Yeah.
And be like, God.
Due in January.
This is awful. Like, we're going to hold out for another 2 years. Or we'll be like, oh, this is epic. We want one of our own.
Well, this actually relates to another question that we've been asked, is would we adopt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we want to, well, Claudia would like to give birth.
I don't know if I'd
At
like
least
to give birth. But like, I'd like to carry my child and, yeah. I'd like to be a biological mum. But I'm not really looking forward to the birthing part.
No.
You know. And then you would love to as well, but Jessica can't.
I can't have children.
She's been told she can't. So that's kind of just as well she's a lesbian. She's got like a spare womb.
God has a plan, guys, clearly. And we'd also like to foster in the future.
Yeah.
When we have space.
But that would be like way in the future.
Yeah, way in the future. Next question. This isn't a question because it has an exclamation mark. Proposal story, please! Exclamation mark. Also, please tell us about meeting each other's families for the first time.
Oh, then I was like, it's too private. Yeah.
How do you feel now?
Oh, I don't mind. People can know now. I don't know why, like, yeah. I didn't want those 10,000 loyal fans at the beginning to, like, know about it, but now...
No, baby, we had, that was like 1,000
oh, yeah.
at the 1,000 mark, so...
Okay, well, I've become more comfortable in front of the camera.
But I think that's its own video, because it's a whole little story, so... Next year, that will be in there next year. So, for now, also please tell us about meeting each other's families for the first time. This is by Stacy100. Hi, Stacy.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
She's all I want. Oh no, what's the rest?
Don't know, that's all I know.
The first time you met my parents, we've been dating for 3 weeks.
Oh yes, well I was basically in between jobs. Okay, my 1-year contract came to an end and then there was a position coming up at the same place, so I then got that job.
Yeah.
So but in between it, before the job became available, there was like a month where I wasn't needed. So I was like, oh great, so I'm like 4 weeks off.
And I just graduated.
And we had just met like a month before that, or something like that. Or 3 weeks before that. Anyway, so we just spent like every day together, and then you were like really sad because your parents had just moved down to Cornwall from Bristol. Bristol's like manageable, Cornwall's like that little bit more.
Yeah, Bristol is a 4-hour drive from where we live. Cornwall is an 8-hour drive from where we live.
Yeah. Bristol's also like accessible via motorways all the way. And Cornwall is like, the further west you go, the narrower and smaller the roads get.
My parents moved to the depths of Cornwall.
It's kind of like
guys.
Hobbit land for like people who don't know what Cornwall is.
Yeah,
It
go
is
with that. It's Hobbit land.
Because I didn't have a car at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so like I said, hey, well, you know, I've got this time off work. So I just rented a car for I think a week or whatever it was, and then it was quite nice. It was like a Ford. It was what inspired us to get our car, and it was like a Ford. What was it?
Kia? No,
that's 2 brands, darling. Anyway, we drove Ford Cougar. I know, and I drove you all the way to Cornwall to meet your parents. I think it was like a moment of madness. I mean, like, why did I do that?
Why did we go and stay with my parents for a week?
No, but like, I mean, fair enough, they're your parents, you want to see them and you want to show off your like stunningly attractive, hilarious girlfriend who was obviously going to impress anyone's parents.
This dress is really hot. It's like, so. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But great.
But then I don't know why I wanted to go. No offense.
So you were near me at all times.
I know, but I could have just been like, I could have been near you and said like, you weren't like, oh, I'm going to Cornwall, you can come if you like. You were
the one who very sweetly suggested, I will drive you to Cornwall to see your parents. So yes, so we went to Cornwall with my parents for a week, which was quite an intense first meeting, wasn't it?
Was it a week?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a week. It was very intense. You really got to meet my parents. And I think my mother was just more relieved.
They met your previous girlfriend. It's not like I was your first girlfriend you'd ever brought home.
No. They didn't like her though. So yeah, pretty much anything was an improvement. Yeah, and they love you. And my mother was like, you love my daughter. Excellent. What more can I ask for? Go.
Your mum said to me like, and she still does sometimes like, well, she doesn't say much anymore because I think she knows I can hold my own a little bit. But she used to be like, don't let Jessica boss you around. Don't always just agree to whatever she wants. And I was like, oh.
Jessica, stop overriding everyone else. Don't.
Camilla. I think she called me Camilla once. I was like, that's a step too far.
When I met your dad, I remember we drove and met him in a pub. And
yeah. We met in a pub halfway between Brighton and Guildford.
Your father is he's very British. He's very British. He doesn't give much away.
He would have met you, he would have treated you in exactly the same way whether you were a man or a woman.
Yeah, but your father would also greet me in exactly the same way whether he hated me or loved me.
Yeah, he's very
British and very polite.
Yeah.
Like,
but now he's like yeah, he was a bit like, I mean, and he's very British in a way that like, the fact he's even meeting us is like showing his support.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be all, and also he's not a particularly like,
he's not going to put a rainbow flag up. He's probably not going to tell people I'm his daughter's wife, but just the fact that we're around, he's supportive.
Yes.
That's how he shows his support in his quiet British way.
Yeah, I think he's very fond of you.
Aw. We like history. We talk about history together.
What are your goals for the next 5 years, both you and Claudia as a couple and both of you as individuals? Well, as a couple, we would probably want to move a bit more rurally, like to a bigger house, more rural. We love Brighton, but so we still probably stay around this area because it's such an accepting space for gay couples.
Want to be in Sussex.
Yeah, that's one. Second, we'd like to have our own family, so we definitely have to have at least one baby.
2? We should have 2 babies in 5 years'
5
time.
years, yeah. I mean, but at least one is what I said.
Okay.
And be just as much in love as we are now.
Oh, of course.
Those are probably our goals. I would say.
Travel a bit, I guess.
Yeah, well, we're doing that.
We are doing that. We are doing that.
Yeah.
The
problem is, darling, you can't travel and have 2 kids. Like, you kind of got to do.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Watching. Okay. And personal goals. What are your personal goals for 5 years' time, Claudia?
I usually hate this question. I used to hate it way more, but now I kind of know myself a little bit more. I'd say I just want to be, and this is kind of a bit like maybe a cop out, but like I just want to feel really, not really, but I want to feel like I'm on the way to success in both like personal life, which is the couple thing, like in my hobbies and my interests, like which actually merges with our job.
Yeah.
So like I really want to like improve my camera skills and my editing skills, so I really enjoy it. So I'd love to feel more confident in that.
Yeah.
And
she wants to own a drone.
I want to have a drone.
Don't mess that up.
But that's also included in I want to improve my photography filming skills.
Okay. I want to keep growing our YouTube channel.
Yes.
I want to do more TV work. That's really exciting and fun, and I love that, just presenting stuff. And I really want to be able to write more.
Yeah, writing more.
Yeah.
Oh, also another personal goal. Yeah. I really wish I could just like be a bit strict with myself in doing my yoga or some form of exercise because I'm only getting older. In 5 years' time, I'm going to be like halfway to 40.
Yeah.
I mean, like between 30 and 40.
No, but yeah.
Like.
And every night my phone pings at 6 o'clock and says, "Make Claudia do yoga."
Yeah. Well, then it's on you, isn't it? You don't make me do it.
How did you know you were in love? Did you have a specific moment where you just knew? I did. The very first time I met you.
Yeah, Jessica said she had love at first sight.
And I looked up and I felt this jigsaw piece just click into place, and I was like, oh, it's you. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person.
Aww. I don't think I felt it right then because I was a bit flustered. It was about half an hour late. I was a bit hot. It was a hot, sweaty day, and I'd like walked up this hill to get to the pub. So I mean, it was kind of quite an ask for love at first sight to hit me at that point. And I was just like, oh, flustered. Aww. So I think it was more. I think it was more like a slow thing. It wasn't like a big bang like it was for you. Mine was like not like slow, like oh, it took me like until we got married to realise. Like I just kind of got well winged into
like
that.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean it was like a little bit. I remember saying I think I'm falling for you.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when I felt it. And then I took you away for the weekend.
That was actually the 7th of August. That you said that.
So like a week.
We met on the 23rd.
Yeah.
Of July.
I think when I took you to Danesfield House.
Yeah.
That's when I first said I love you to her.
But I think like how do you know? People ask that a lot. How do you know it's real love? How do you know? Sorry, if you know, you know. It's such a old saying, but I think it's really true.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard one to answer.
I can't spend days without you.
Well, Jessica's like a hopeless romantic who always thought that she would probably fall in love at first sight and be whisked away. And like, so if you have those expectations and then it happens, maybe that's how you know.
Recognizing.
But then I was opposite. I was like, oh, I don't fall in love that easily, and I'm not even looking for someone particularly long term right now. I just want to like date and meet people and grow as a person. Yeah, and then so because then Jessica came along and I was like, oh no, this is where I get off. This is where I stop. It just because it took
Stop the train.
Because it took me by surprise. I was like, well, this is real. This is it because I wasn't like looking for it.
Yeah. I've been on a lot of first dates, but you were the only person that I've ever had that. Oof. Right. How do people react when they see that you are married to a woman? Asks Anna.
Depends who it is. If it is another lesbian, they're like, oh yeah, and they're instantly like, let's be friends.
But they generally go something like, oh, well, my girlfriend is going to come to this event, but she couldn't make it.
Yeah. Or and then
me too, guys.
And then we kind of bond.
Yeah.
If it is a young man who is cracking on to one of us, then they're a little bit like, they're either like, oh, cool, yeah, and then you can see them trying to work it out in their heads. Or sometimes they're like sleazy. But that doesn't happen that often, actually. I think people of our generation are really quite accepting. I think they might just get the wrong end of the stick, and then once they're corrected, they're like, oh, okay.
I think we've never had any homophobia.
I've been tracked out of a taxi in London before for being gay, but
that wasn't with me.
That wasn't with you, and that was quite a few years ago.
But yeah, we live in Brighton. It's a little bubble of kindness and love and gayness.
Yeah.
It's a rainbow bubble. Right, how do you express your love for each other without saying the love word?
All the time, like, just like always physical contact.
We are constantly in each other's space.
We have like pet names for each other.
We just, like when we walk around the house together like this, we talked about I could get an extension on the house and get the kitchen bigger, but what would be the point? Because we'd just be like this anyway.
Yeah, and Jessica can't go to sleep unless I'm spooning her.
Oh my god, don't act like you can sleep without the spoon.
Yeah, and it's just little things like that. And you know, I'll get Jessica a drink without her having to ask me, and then like Jessica will like offer to rub my feet even though I haven't said anything that implies.
Don't always offer and just start rubbing.
Yeah, just like little like really nice gestures for each other, which you don't even think about as a gesture. You just do it automatically.
What are some of your favourite quirks about each other? I like that you get your words confused.
Oh,
that's really sweet.
I do. I had to have speech therapy when I was little. I still get a bit like jumbled in my brain.
And she points at tomatoes and goes, "Can you pass the potatoes?"
Yeah, that's weird, that one.
Or sausages. You get sausages mixed up.
Mixed up.
I love that you just start randomly singing and dancing a lot.
I think I was trying to twerk in front of the mirror in my pajamas, and Jessica was like, "I'm so glad you do this on your own when I'm not even here." I'm like, yeah. I mean, you're just generally a quirky person. I like your distinctive dress style and your like the fact you sleep in hair rollers almost every night, and like you know, that's just who you are.
Yeah.
I couldn't date someone who was normal. Yeah, like everyone I've always dated has always had something a bit quirky about them.
Yeah, an interesting person.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. So Marissa asks, if you could both eat one thing for the rest of your lives without consequences, what would it be?
Without consequences.
Bum bum bum. That's a good.
Let me guess yours and you guess mine.
Okay.
I reckon yours would be crab.
Oh, interesting.
You just have like endless crab and you wouldn't get itchy face or fingers from it.
Oh yeah, that would be good. I was actually going to say seafood platter.
Well,
so
pretty close.
Very close. Ribs, burger, steak.
It would probably be ribs or a steak.
Do you know whether I should change mine to dim sum now? Yeah, wow, we are really heavy on our proteins.
Yeah, we do love our protein.
We love vegetables as well. So there you go, I hope you feel like you know a little bit more about us now.
Sorry about my ramblings.
Thank you everyone for your questions. We'll definitely do another Q&A in the new year. So any questions that we didn't answer, we will get to.
Yeah. And go check out yesterday's video if you haven't already seen it, because I am excited to find out myself, because right now it hasn't happened.
Bye everyone. Mwah.